say one thing. It's kind of a disclaimer, I suppose. I don't love posting what I ate videos because I think that giving someone a snapshot of what anyone eats in any particular day is not necessarily representative of their diet as a whole. And also, I think everyone is so vastly different with their needs in terms of calories that I just feel nervous that people will model exactly after me or anyone. I just think that you just have to be careful with that. So I don't love posting these videos, but it's by far the most requested video that I get to post is my what I eat in a day. So just take it with a grain of salt. This is what I ate in a day. I think it's more important to look at what you eat over the course of a week. You know, you want to try to get in like a wide variety of, you know, different fruits and vegetables and whole plant foods. And that's really just the goal, is to try to get in a wide variety of whole plant foods over the course of a week. Each day goes differently. This day didn't go exactly as I planned. I had a different dinner situation planned, but my kids ended up going out with their dad. So I had a different dinner, and then I had a girlfriend call me to go meet her, and we had whatever, you'll see. I do want to make more of these videos just so that you can get maybe ideas on what to eat and see what other people are doing. But just know that I'm never going to carefully construct what I eat in a day because I'm making a video. I'm going to show you guys actually what really happened. So here is my what I ate in a day video. But you do you, okay? Okay, this is what was left of my celery juice by the time I realized that I had already screwed up my what I ate in a day video by forgetting to record the very first thing that I consumed that day. And then I had one of these 4 Sigmatic mushroom coffee mixes. You just mix it with hot water, and I put a little bit of this oat milk in it. It was quite delicious. So I'm just gonna have a little snack right now because I don't wanna eat too much. I have to film a couple things for Banana Blondie Yoga. And I don't like to do any sort of yoga stuff when I'm too full, so I'm gonna eat some of these donut peaches that I got from the farmer's market. These are really tasty. I'm probably gonna eat about 3 of those, and I might eat one of these yummy figs. So there you go. Okay, I'm ready to make my smoothie. I do quite a few smoothies every week, and I'm aware that like the fiber isn't fully intact in your food. So if you're like really into doing the whole foods, then maybe smoothies isn't right. Or if you're struggling to lose weight, sometimes smoothies, you tend to pack a little bit more calories in when you drink food versus when you eat it in its whole form. But you know, I eat a lot of whole foods. Everything I eat is really loaded with fiber. So I'm not really in that category of like struggling to lose weight or like really having a hard time meeting my fiber needs. So I think a smoothie is pretty good. And it's a good way for me to pack in all my weirdo shit that I like to get into my diet that you don't really eat. So anyway, I'll show you what's in it. And it's kind of a twist on the Medical Medium's Heavy Metal Detox smoothie. And I know a lot of you guys ask if I'm still doing the Medical Medium's recommendations. Okay, side note, I don't know if Medical Medium can really hear spirit, and I don't know if celery juice is complete bullshit, but I don't really think that there's a downside to eating more fruit, which is basically what he recommends. So yeah, that's my feeling on that. And I do it sometimes. I go back and forth on it. I cannot get 5 minutes to myself. So I do go back and forth on it. Now I've been doing the celery juice kind of sporadically, and I noticed that my skin, I have some eczema issues that I've had since basically birth. But those are slightly better. They're definitely better, actually, I would say, when I do the celery juice. So, you know, I do it sporadically. So in my smoothie today, hi Hayes, how are you? Good. Hi Julia. Hi. I got Hayes and her friend here. And I'm actually using a new blender today that
Are we making a smoothie?
I'll show it to you in a second, but it's from, I don't even know how to say the name, but I thought that I would try it, and this company actually sent it to me, and I do have a discount code for you guys because The reason that I wanted to try it, and I'm not getting any money from this. This isn't like a sponsored video or anything, but they did give me a discount code. But it's a much cheaper blender, and it's like they're doing like a 40% off thing. I know that for not everyone, the Vitamix isn't in everyone's budget. It's a really ridiculously wacky priced blender, and it's just not for everybody. So I really wanted to try this out and see how it works for people that want a more budget friendly blender. So we're going to try this today. It's from Elechomes, ELECHOMES. I'll leave the link in the description box, and I'll also leave you guys a really good discount code. So I've got one really ripe, bye girls, one really ripe frozen banana in here, and I'm going to put 2 more fresh bananas in here. You can see they're nice and ripe and spotty. And these are fucking small ass bananas. This is like, you know, I mean, I might even, I don't know. We'll just stick with the 3, but normally I have bigger bananas, you know? I like to have a lot of banana in your smoothies. It's the banana that makes it good. So I've got this much cilantro, and I'm just gonna throw it in like this. I'm gonna do the stems and everything because, one, I'm really lazy and I can't imagine like how much time this would take to pull the leaves off. And also, you guys, you have to keep in mind that I'm on like year 7 of being totally vegan. So I'm like a level 10 vegan, and I like the weird ass shit, okay? I like the way cilantro tastes in my smoothie. I'm not trying to cover shit up, okay? Now we've got some wild blueberries, wild frozen blueberries. I'm gonna put, there's a little bit left in this one bag, so I'm gonna put the rest of this. But essentially I put like almost a whole one of these bags in my smoothies. I just feel really fantastic when I drink this smoothie on a daily basis. It's not gonna appeal to everybody though, you know? But like I said, I'm like a level 10 vegan, and you don't need to feel like you need to do all this weird ass shit that I'm about to show you that I put in. So I put in,
Can we be with the taste testers at the end?
you won't like this smoothie. This is Mom's weirdo smoothie.
Ew, they don't.
You'll pretend that you like it, Julia? You don't have to pretend. Oh God, everybody's here now. So I have some ground flaxseed. I'm just gonna put a spoonful of that in there. And I've got, oh my God, the baby daddy just walked in the door to pick up the kids. Jeez. So we've got some Hawaiian spirulina, and I'm just gonna put a spoonful of that in here. Okay, now don't feel like you have to do all this weirdo shit in order to be a healthy vegan. You don't have to do it. If you're just starting out, just put some fucking blueberries and some bananas and like some coconut water in a smoothie, you're good to go. So I'm also gonna do some barley grass juice powder. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
You're gonna be in a YouTube video. That's the baby daddy. He's not vegan.
Hi guys, I'm Hayes, and I'm making a smoothie today.
And we're gonna do a little bit.
Thank
You want to sprinkle a little dulse in there? Those are just dulse
Wait, I want
flakes.
to.
Where's
Is that
Cat?
enough?
Usually I have like the strips of dulse, but they didn't have it in the store.
Is that enough?
Can I sprinkle?
Sprinkle it in there. Oh my God, I hate my life.
Hi, I'm Julia, Michelle's other daughter, and I'm vegetarian.
She's a vegetarian. This is some coconut water. I barely have any left, but we're just gonna, you know,
Yum.
we're just gonna put it in there wherever we have. And then we've got some hemp milk.
that
milk,
stuff
guys.
is really good.
Now, Cash does drink this smoothie with me often, but when I make it for him, I usually sweeten it up a little bit more, and I'll throw like a date.
Agave.
I'll throw a date or 2 in there.
Agave.
But we're not gonna do that today because this one's all for me. I'm gonna
Ew.
put a little bit more in
Ew,
there.
it smells like green stuff.
I'm excited to see
What's
how
with
this.
the green powder?
I'm excited to
Smells
see
gross.
how this blender works. I have to figure out how to do this.
Have you not
top.
used this before?
No, I've not used it before.
Oh.
Wait, close is this way.
Is it
Mom.
sponsored?
No, it's not. I'm not getting any money
Mom,
from
you're
this.
doing it wrong.
Okay, so I just blended it in this blender, and I really should have shown it because it actually worked incredibly well. Even better, well, we'll know when I pour it, but even better than my Vitamix. And I'll tell you, I have this big regret about this Vitamix that I bought. This wasn't the original one I had, but I bought this bigger one thinking, ooh, bigger is better, but it has a wide sort of base and it doesn't grind up stuff as well as like the one with the more narrow base. And this one has a more narrow base and it seemed to run it. So whenever I make smoothies in this one, I have like banana chunks and stuff still in it. It doesn't, it's a huge disappointment. Let me just tell you that right now. Yeah.
Michelle.
Oh, and this is my friend, this is Hayes' friend Julia. She wanted to say hi.
That was a terrible intro, Michelle.
Well, what the okay, so this is really good.
This is Michelle's tar smoothie. Want me to taste it?
You're not gonna like it.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
It's so good.
Okay.
Try it. You don't pretend. Just give us your honest opinion.
I will.
It's way too advanced for her. She's only 13 and a vegetarian.
Tastes like a berry smoothie with like parsley.
Yeah, there is. There's cilantro in it.
Very good.
Is it good? You know, give it back. Okay.
What am I eating lunch?
I have a question, but promise that you're gonna be at the beach by 3.
No.
Okay, everybody's gone now, and I just wanted to say a couple of things. First of all, Julia really did like the smoothie. She came back and had a glass all to herself, a little small glass. She didn't take too much of my smoothie. And second of all, that blender was fucking awesome. It works really well, and I'm super pissed that I ever bought the dumb Vitamix because I hate that Vitamix with the wide base. Anyway, but this blender was like $99 is the original price, and then that discount code is for like 40% off, so it's super worth it. I just wanted to reiterate that I'm not making any money from this. Doing the sponsored YouTube videos and the discount codes and the paid posts on Instagram, it's not really my thing. I totally get it, and I think it's great when people do it because, especially giving discount codes, it's like a win-win all around. But it's just not how I want to make money. I don't want to make money from having you guys buy stuff. But, you know, if you're interested, I do have my site, Banana Blondie Yoga, which is an amazing product and service in which you have hundreds of yoga classes available online, question and answer forum where I answer all your questions about diet or yoga or anything really. We do yoga challenges multiple times a year. You guys can see my daily food journals. There's lots of private videos and all sorts of topics. So that's available to you guys for $13.99 a month. And that's what I do for a living. My YouTube channel here and my Instagram and stuff, that's just here so that you guys get to know who I am and what I'm about. And so maybe you'll want to sign up for my website. It's just $13.99 a month. I think it's a really awesome deal. It makes yoga affordable to almost everyone. So yeah, that's what I want to do for a living. I don't want to be an Instagram salesy kind of, that's not my jam. Just not comfortable with it. I don't like doing the sponsored videos or anything because then I feel obligated to do things and say things, and I don't know. I just fucking, it's just, maybe it's just laziness. I think it actually just comes down to laziness. Yeah, that's what it is. It's, if I'm being honest, it's just laziness. Anyway, see you at the next meal. Here's my biggest meal of the day. We've got brown rice, a ton of arugula, chopped tomatoes, an avocado, salsa, and a can of black beans. And I sprinkled tahini all over it.
Yeah, he's always really careful about having me in the when he does examinations so that we don't get the wrong idea.
I'm eating carrots now.
I think that you were right.
All right, so I was trying to be good and just eat carrots, but it didn't work out that way. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. So I had some of these, Uncle Eddie's vegan chocolate chip oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I had one of these. All right, I had 3 of these. I had 3 cookies, okay? And I had a margarita. I had 1.5 margaritas, okay? That's everything I ate today. That's all of it.